What?
An abomination.
Hey, you cannot sugarcoat that. You can try to be as politically correct as you can. You can call it LBGT whatever. Okay? But he's saying if they do this, it's an abomination. So no matter how politically correct you try to be, in the eyes of the Lord, it's an abomination. Period. And since he never changed, it never changed. It was an abomination then, and it's an abomination now.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, they shall surely be put to death.
So now President Reagan said this is supposed to be the law of the land. This book right here, back in the 80s. He said this is supposed to be the law of the land. So if this was the law of the land, then guess what? Obama couldn't have put that in. He couldn't have put that in the law. Okay, because it would be an abomination, and he'd have to get put to death for dealing with what looked like to be a man anyway.
That's right.
Their blood shall be upon them.
And you're not even supposed to be held accountable for it. If you put two males that wants to be together, or two females that want to be together at death, according to the scripture, since it's supposed to be what they swear in on this Bible. They swear in on this Bible.
Man.
Saying that they pledge an oath that they go uphold the law, statutes, and commandments. But then they don't. They do the very opposite. It's all for show. It's all for show. They put their hand on the Bible. They swear in on it. Reagan said it's supposed to be the law of the land. But they don't adhere to none of these laws.
Yeah, speaking on the law, this is Daniel 7 and 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints.
So he speak great words against the Most High. We tell y'all that the scripture says this. You tell us where's our tolerance at? Why we can't be more tolerant of people? Or why is it that we have to come out here and read these scriptures? What about all the love? Well, what about the Lord says that it's an abomination not to have a just balance. Okay? There's a time to love and there's a time to hate.
Right.
Well, guess what? There's also the law itself and what's supposed to be right and what's supposed to be wrong. But the people here in America, for the most part, wants what's wrong. They want to live their life any kind of way. And now you got people in the Middle East, especially the women want to come over here because they can't do those things in that land. They have to come over here where they can get buck wild and lose their mind.
And Arab girls, they come to America and they get wild. The Mardi Gras parties, they be out of order. Shall wear out the saints of the Most High and think to change times and laws.
They changed the time and the law. A man's supposed to marry a woman. They changed that law. Now a man can marry a man. A woman can marry a woman.
Oh, a little child.
And now they're working on the Pedophilia Act.
And animals.
And animals. How far out are you want to go?
Right.
As far out in left field and as far removed from normality as it is, you can do it here in America. You can go as far out to the left and be as wicked as you want here in America. How is a woman gonna have a baby with another woman? Oh, she gotta go to the sperm bank. Why you don't just deal with a man? Oh, that's too hard. That's too hard. That requires too much work. I need him to be sensitive like me. And he ain't a man.
That's right.
And when something jump off, you gonna be hoping that he hard. You ain't gonna want no soft ass man trying to protect you when the shit hits the fan.
Gonna be dangerous in that dark alley. Gonna be the whistles of doom.
That's right.
They shall be given into his hand into a time and the dividing of times.
Where you at?
Into his hand into a time and the dividing of time.
And we were a time and divided time. That's the 350 something years or so that we done dealt with here. Okay? We've been given into this man's hand for a time and a dividing of time. You could actually go into Revelations and read that same scripture. You see that same scenario. These scriptures are actually real. They living right now. Y'all look at the stuff that's going on in the Middle East and don't understand it. That's Armageddon, what the scriptures talk about. Okay? They have declared that China has declared that you do not have to go get the American dollar to buy oil. So this dollar's getting ready to crash.
Right.
Okay? They only went 6-7 weeks into the market, and now they got 12% of the fucking oil futures. America is losing out in oil. But all that fracking they doing is tearing up Hawaii. What do you think caused the earthquake? That oil down there was put in place to be able to slide. Now they don't do that. So what you think is going on? But he said that when he was getting ready to come back, you would have these things. Earthquakes.
In diverse places.
In diverse places.
That's right.
Okay? Now, Hawaii have had earthquakes, but now it's getting real crucial. It's getting extremely critical now. Okay? One of the mayors of a town in Hawaii said that you on your own. He said, get the fuck up out of here. You on your own. Okay? So you play them games if you want to. The Lord said, you want a sign? I'm gonna have my men standing out there on the street telling you what's going on in the world, and that's gonna be your sign.
That's right.
You ain't gonna get no big booming voice from up above giving it to you. They gonna be standing on their feet right there at earshot level with that booming voice telling you what's going on.
They
That's
might
right.
not really want that because it's gonna be real gloomy and dangerous.
Yeah, when the Lord comes back to give you the message, you're gonna think you're in the middle of one of the worst thunderstorms you ever seen. You're gonna be too afraid. And whatnot, all you're gonna do is want to get away from them the same way the Israelites did when he came off the mountain to show him what was going on. And he wasn't even mad. He said, I just want to show you what kind of power I can flex just a little bit so you can get an idea and be afraid of me and act right. I'm trying to give you some act right.
A voice alone.
I ain't coming down here to do no destruction. I'm coming down here to flex a little bit like a bodybuilder. I'm gonna show you how big I am. Don't make me put a belt in his hand and get to whooping your ass with it.
That's right.
Okay? If I can snatch 1,000 pounds, what's gonna happen when I grab a belt and lay into your ass with it? I'm gonna draw blood. I'm gonna put webs. That's what the scripture says. You've been beaten with modified swords and shit. The whole head is sick. What's going on? I done beat your ass and beat your ass and beat your ass, and you still ain't learning nothing. Come on.
See how this good dog, when we talk about money, you about to crash and stuff like that.
They don't want to hear that.
They want to be comfortable.
They want to be comfortable. Well, it ain't gonna be comfortable around here. The time of Jacob's trouble. There's an account in the Bible where women was trading and eating their kids. He said it's gonna be worse than that. So what y'all think's gonna happen? If there was a time